Can't go.
Hello everyone, let's have a look at this week's economic news. Thanks, Girl.
Key points of this week. Stocks rebound as US makes historic unlimited QE and $2.2 trillion relief bill. Global stocks continued to suffer heavy losses monthly in March. Inventors did not retreat far from the psychological threshold of coronavirus as the world's big central banks made emergency rate move and QE program. The US Federal Reserve stepped up game with aim of using its full range of tools to support the economy of the states. The Fed on Monday announced a plan to purchase US Treasuries and agency mortgage-backed securities with no limit to support markets. The Fed will also continue to purchase Treasury securities and agency mortgage-backed securities in the amounts needed to support smooth market functioning and effective transmission of monetary policy to broader financial conditions, putting no numerical cap on its asset purchase program. The Fed said it will buy $75 billion of Treasury securities and approximately $50 billion of agency mortgage-backed securities each business day this week, subject to reasonable prices. The surprise news worked for a little bit. But stocks traded lower after markets opened after the Fed announced its latest steps. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 index fell from 3% on Tuesday. Amid the U.S. Senate passed the $2.2 trillion economic relief plan on Wednesday morning, and the Group of 20, G20, will invest over $5 trillion into the global economy. Stocks in U.S. closed Wednesday higher. The Dow Jones Index closed at 20,704 points and surged 11.4%, or 2,112 points to extend its three-day surge to 21%. The index wrapped up the strongest 3 days since 1931. Stocks in Wall Street closed this week higher. The Dow Jones Index jumped by 12.84% totally and rose to the best one-week performances since 1938. The S&P 500 index and the Nasdaq composite edged up by 10.26% and 9.05%. Hong Kong stocks roller coaster ride continued last week and closed low of 21,139. Stocks briefly rallied earlier this week. After adding by 8%, the benchmark Hang Seng Index fell for the first time in 3 days on Thursday and it lost 174 points at 23,352. On Friday, the benchmark Hang Seng Index gained 0.56% or 131 points at 23,484. Turnover totaled 122.418 billion Hong Kong dollars. Hong Kong blue chips ended in positive territory this week, and gained 679 points totally. The Hang Seng China Enterprises Smart Index inched up by 0.61% higher, or added 57 points at 9,504. Its turnover totaled 38.246 billion Hong Kong dollars. Hang Seng China Affiliated Corporations Index closed 0.62% higher at 3,534. Turnover totaled 28.1583 billion Hong Kong dollars. On the mainland, Shanghai Stock Exchange Composite Index increased 7 points at 2,772 at the close. Its turnover totaled 253.631 billion Hong Kong dollars.
Thanks for watching. I will see you again next week. Bye bye.